Yeah, I just gotta show what a maze this hostel is. So there's my room. You turn right. You walk all the way down here. All the way to the end. And then we turn in left, question mark. Yes, turn left. And then we turn right. Then we turn right. And then we turn left up here. I have been here for 2 days, 3 days. I've messed that thing up so many times. It's so confusing. It's kind of cool thing. I'm getting the vibe for it now. Finding my way around here. But I think I spend enough time here. There's something to be said about like two kinds of tours in some sense. Like there's like the see things tour, which is like what I'm doing now, and I feel like I've seen the significant things here. And then there's like the worker, like kind of lifestyle tour in which you like try to live there. I think that would be okay here, but as far as like sightseeing goes, I've seen it all. Something kind of interesting that the tour guide was talking about yesterday is that Fanta comes from Germany, which I didn't know. I thought that was like a Latin American thing, but that's interesting. And we went and like we took a group picture, and the guide was like, all right, let's take a picture like Germans. And the Dutch guys were like, all right, nobody smile. It's pretty funny. All right, city number 3. I'm in Brussels. Bruxelles? I don't know how to say it in its own language. But anyway, I'm in Brussels. The climbing gym is like an hour away. My hostel's like 20 minutes away. So I'm hoping my hostel does luggage storage. Also, they have like it's a youth hostel and they have an age restriction, and the age restriction is 35. And so I'm like, I'm 35. I hope that they let me stay there. Something funny in traveling is trying to figure out like which cities you're okay to jaywalk in. So I'm in Brussels, I'm like, okay, no one jaywalked at this intersection. It has the split things too, like the other places. But I think it's kind of funny, like everyone jaywalked in Amsterdam and then no one jaywalked in Düsseldorf. So, kind of funny. There's such cool architecture here. So I showed kind of the sphere buildings. There's a copper building. And now there's this kind of dual curved building here, like a U shape. This reminds me a lot of like Seoul in a weird way. Just all the cool architecture. Very cool. Alright, found my hostel, dropped off my bags, and now I'm heading to the climbing gym. Basically everything I want to see in Brussels is on the way there. So I'm like kind of hyped about that actually. But it has the Grand Cathedral, the waffle shop, everything's on the way. So that'll be the next probably 2 hours. And then Google Maps, it's like, continue going straight. And it's like, I was gonna do that. Like, I don't know, whatever. I'm not actually mad about that, I just think it's funny. Okay, but yeah, I was saying, everywhere I go, I meet, just everyone I meet, everywhere. It's just people trying really hard to do their best. And people trying really hard to be nice and to be kind. And that's something really cool. Like, I have, you know, haven't really met anyone malicious or mean in my travels. Like, there's people that are occasionally rude, just due to like, you know, some maybe lack of communication skills and stuff, but like, everyone I meet, everywhere, is nice. And it's just kind of like a cool thing about humanity, you know? Another thing was that, oh, so it's kind of raining a little bit right now. And the saying in Holland for the winter, because it rains but they still bike, they have the saying, it goes, we are not made of sugar, as in they don't melt in the rain. I just think that's a really beautiful saying, you know? Why is life so beautiful? It's so cool. So this is the Place de Martyrs. So during the Belgian Revolution, there's a big battle here, and they ended up just burying the dead right here, underneath all these cobblestones. So there's probably like 400 or 500 graves here, and then they put up a monument for the revolutionaries. I also find it fascinating, all the blue sculptures here and in Germany, which I looked up. It's just a stylistic choice. They just paint them blue. It's very beautiful. Oh yeah, so here's all the crypts. You can see the crypts of all the revolutionaries underneath it. Wow. It's trippy, man. This trip is like such a dichotomy of like fun, goofy stuff, and then incredible serious and like tragic things. Look how beautiful the streets are. This is so beautiful and fun. What a fun trip. You can like smell the waffles here. It smells so good. Here at the Grande place. It's wicked beautiful. Look at that crazy architecture here. This is like... This is what all those other kind of arcades want to be, particularly in Ireland. This place is wild. Look at all the individual statues on there. There's like 100 of them, if not hundreds of them. Like unbelievable. Oops. Look at that. Crazy. That's some Dungeons and Dragons action right there. Lunch is going to be waffles at Maison d'Andoy, founded in 1829. Almost 200 years old. It's the oldest waffles in all of Brussels. Here we go. The oldest, most famous waffle in all of Brussels. Look at this bad boy. Yeah, it's about to get massacred. Here's the cool waffle. It's like kind of hollow on the inside. It's so good. It's not very sweet, but just like, I don't know how to describe it, like crunchy. Yeah, just chilling at Place Grande, eating my Belgian waffle. It's called Brussels. Look it up sometime. Well, now I am absolutely coated in powdered sugar. It was so worth it. And it got massacred. Well, I absolutely love Brussels so far. It's so cozy here. So cozy. So walkable. So cozy. It's interesting, it's like way more hilly than Amsterdam, which I was talking about. Oh yeah, okay, I went on that tour with a Dutch couple yesterday, and I asked them like, hey, what's the deal with like the Dutch and biking? And they just said that Holland is just so flat that you can just bike everywhere because it's really flat. And I was like, oh man, you know what, I actually think that's pretty accurate. Like Amsterdam is like purely flat. And so that's really interesting. Man, this mannequin's jacked up. It's like every kind of brace. KT tape too over the pants. Not gonna lie, hiking to this climbing gym has been so far. I'm like, gonna be too tired to even climb by the time I get there. It's beautiful though. But I solved the mystery of if you can jaywalk in Brussels. And then it's just like, heck yeah, you can jaywalk. Everybody's jaywalking like crazy. I love it. So this is the Cathedral of St. Michael and St. Gudula. The only thing recorded from St. Gudula is that she was just really nice. I guess she's pretty holy, and then they just built a whole cathedral for her. There's like no like significant biographical information about her. It's pretty awesome, honestly. Another crazy statue guy. I don't know what his deal is. We'll never know because I'm not on a tour today. Which honestly, the tours were interesting, but I've just taken too many of them. The Dusseldorf one was particularly subpar. That's okay. That always makes me wonder, like, what would a tour of Saskatoon be like? Ah, I found it. Okay, now the real reason I came to Brussels, but also the thing I was most excited to do on this entire trip is Maniak. It's a rock climbing gym inside of an old cathedral. I'm so excited. So here it is, the climbing gym inside of the cathedral. We've got even more cathedral action over here. This is going to be so much fun. It's going to be rough though, because I've been hiking a lot and living off of beer and croissants, so it won't be my best athletic performance, but I am so excited. So awesome. So awesome. This is so awesome. So cool. Check out the bouldering room here. This is so cool. This is so cool. They use the French grading system here, so I have no idea what any of these grades are. French grading system is so confusing. It's not as precise as the other grading system. So like a 5C here will be like 5, 10, A, B, 510 A and B, and I think 510 or 59. So it's like 3 grades into 1 grade. So you don't know what you're gonna get. Kind of cool. The last one was really hard. Let's see what else we got here. A 4, I could do that. I could do a 4. I can't get over how cool this is. This is the beginner's zone. Got some autoblaze there. This is so sick. Awesome, man. I was so excited to come here. It was like one of the things on this trip I wanted to do. I'm so pumped about this. 6A, I don't know what that is. Probably at the limit of where I can climb now. This place is such a vibe. It's just so peaceful, chilled out. It's so fun. I'm so happy I have this as a hobby, man. This is awesome. Favorite things about this place is they did not ask me to sign a waiver at all. They were like, all right, here's a harness. They did not ask me if I even know how to climb. That's awesome. My grips are absolutely cooked. So time to boulder. It's so cool. They have like little sectioned off areas here in the cathedral. Kind of like you can see the kind of like overhang or whatever those things are. And then it comes in here, the bouldering section is on this side. And then there's like a training section on the other side. This is so cool. I'm so happy to be here. That's like a rock. They leave the knots in here. So there's that knot. Where's the safety on that one? Oh yeah, the safety's in on that end. That's kind of neat. They leave the knots in here. So there's that knot. Where's the safety on that one? Oh yeah, the safety's in on that end. That's kind of neat. That was awesome. The climbing cafe, they have like a little chilling out bohemian area over there. This place is next level. That was so awesome. Trip highlight for sure. I'm so happy I did it. It's so awesome. See you later, Maniak. That was so cool. Brussels is so cool. Look how beautiful it is at night. It's so peaceful. So chill. I do wonder what insurance looks like in Europe because I did not sign a waiver for that climbing. And climbing is extremely dangerous. And then like for Via Ferrata as well, like you didn't have to sign a waiver, you just walk up and do it. And like that stuff's all so dangerous. So they must have a different legal system in Canada. But I find that really interesting. And for dinner, my favorite European restaurant. Little. The St. Gudal Cathedral at night. Very pretty. Probably looks amazing in the summer with all the trees having foliage. This giant gaming room here at the hostel. This is so cool. I'm gonna chill in that corner and watch some TV. I can't believe this is the first talking head I've shot on this trip. But the trip has been so fast. The fastest trip I think I've ever taken. It's so fast. Man, yeah. Today, just took the bus from Dusseldorf to Brussels, and then just walked around Brussels. I feel like I saw kind of all the places. I saw the Grand Place, I saw the crypts, and then of course went to Maniak, which I was so excited about. I'm honestly tempted to go back tomorrow. I had so much fun there, and it was so beautiful and unique. I wish they had more autoblaze, and like the autoblaze, like. I don't know how to feel about it because it's like I'm on vacation right now. My body's just jacked up. I have terrible nutrition, terrible sleep. So I was not climbing well. And so a lot of the things there were like way beyond what I could do. Like even some of the stuff I failed on was like 5, 10 Bs and like maybe 10 As and stuff. And it was like, I can climb that stuff. Like, what are we doing here? So Oh man, so cool though. Man, it's Friday, the trip's almost already done. It's crazy. This hostel's really nice. It's really quiet. But, okay, someone ate a rotisserie chicken in my room and then put the rotisserie chicken in the garbage, and now the whole room smells like sweaty chicken. I'm not pumped about that. But I'm just sleeping there. I'm not doing anything anyway, so whatever. Yeah, Bruges and Ghent tomorrow, which will be cool. Literally don't know anything about them, but hopefully on the tour bus they tell me things about them. And then that's really the last big vacation day. Well, actually no, 2 more vacation days. It's been an amazing trip though. And it's a real testament in the sense to like how significant the trip was last year to get traveling, because it's like, okay, cool, I did that trip and then I did Asia, and now I'm here doing Europe again, and it's like every one of those has had such a significant effect on my life. So it's just really cool. It's like incredible jumps in self-expansion when you go on these kinds of trips, particularly regarding your self-perception. So where am I going to go next? Good question.